Hello, Life Made Simple. Happy Friday. I'm Colleen Suchecki, and I am an intuitive healer, and I help women break free from trauma so that they can change the trajectory of their life, live their best life, live their life with passion, boldly follow what they want to do. And I am beyond excited to be here with you today. It's Friday. All right, so here's what we're going to be doing today. And I am so excited. Hi, Christina. I'm so excited. I am so grateful for Emily. Emily is on maternity leave right now. And so she invited me today to come in here with you. And what we're going to be doing is some channeling. I have angel cards here. And the topic is really my zone of genius is really helping you break free and get to the root of anxiety, past trauma, how those issues impact your life and how they can hold you back. So if you have a question, or if you have if you want me to pull an angel card for you, if you feel brave enough to hop on camera with me, I would absolutely love to do some live coaching too. And I'm so grateful to have you here. Yes. Okay. So I see Jamie here. So Jamie, let me know, would you be open to hopping on live and having it kind of be like a split screen where I kind of coach you in the moment? Or do you want me to just pull a card? So it's totally up to you. I know it can be, you know, obviously it could be a little nerve-wracking, but if you just want me to do some channeling, I'm happy to do that too. So Jamie, let me just start with you here because you were on. And so this is basically going to be like a first come, first serve. So Jamie, let me know what you want to do. If you want me to just channel something for you, or if you want to come on camera, you can just say come on camera and I can bring you on camera and we can kind of do some back and forth. So I'm just going to hold tight. Yes, not sure. Okay, all right. Okay, so what I'll do, oh, you want to, okay, all right. It looks like you're willing. Let me just, technology working. Is Jamie coming on camera? It looks like it's adding you. And I don't know what the delay is about, but I'm hoping that this works. Let's see. I'm praying to the technology gods right now that Jamie is added on camera. Oh my gosh. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, I can.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this worked. Yay. How are you?
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being brave enough to come on here. I am so grateful for
I hope no one knows me.
Hey,
I've
that's okay.
never done this before.
Well, this is great. You're showing up in a bold way, and that is definitely one way to have a breakthrough. So, what is your question, or what would you like to kind of focus on? Anything that's holding you back or you feel stuck on?
Yeah. Yeah, I have severe anxiety. I've been connecting, spirits have been connecting with me, but I have
Okay.
severe anxiety, so I'm not big on it. I've always sensed energies my whole life, but I found when I was working full time, it was less. Now that I'm retired, it's flared up again.
Okay.
But it not flared up, but I don't want to speak of it in a bad way because it's not. It's been good messages, but I feel like I'm going crazy, and
Okay.
I just don't. I spent hundreds of dollars trying to get someone to help me, but I found a lot of them weren't just real.
Yeah. Okay. And so I mean, anxiety is right up my wheelhouse, right in my wheelhouse, because I have had severe, significant anxiety in my experience as well. So, do you know what the root of the anxiety, you know what's triggering the anxiety?
Energies, stiff change in energies.
Okay, tell me more about that.
Um, I could just feel like it's like I start getting antsy
Okay.
when I could feel the energy around me change and I start getting it's like a flee or fight kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And so I run away from it a lot. Like I'll just move away, and I don't like to leave my house. I'm kind of stuck in my house, really. Um, and when I go, I'm like racing to get back home. But it's just as bad here too. Like not bad here, but
You can feel it.
I sense it even here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how to deal with it. Or I did meditation for a while, and everybody that I talked to said that I have a gift, but I'm not I'm not feeling it's a gift,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, it's not feeling like a gift right now because you don't know how to harness it as a gift.
Yeah.
Right now, it feels, maybe it feels overwhelming. I mean, it sounds like it's limiting your life
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so I'm just tuning in here. Um,
Good.
it, it, it feels like, so here's the thing. Let me just say this first, is that anxiety
Okay.
has gotten a very bad rap. Anxiety is the, um, like the evil stepmother. You know, it really, it has, we have been trained to think that it is, that there's something wrong with us, that our body is malfunctioning in some way. We've been told we have these chemical imbalances. We've been told all these things that actually, in my own experience and in working with lots of women, I have not found any of them to be true. Anxiety is always, it is a message from your body. It's trying to get your attention. And the more severe and significant the anxiety is, the more it's almost like trying to say, hey, Jamie, you know, we were trying to get your attention. There's something here for you to know or learn or shift. And because your body and your soul can't actually say words to you, it uses these symptoms as messages to get your attention. So
Like an alarm system.
right, like it exactly, but it's not a bad alarm. It's not like there's a burglar, okay? It's not that kind of an alarm. It's an alarm like, pay attention. There's something really important for you here. And
Yeah.
right, like we've been taught, and it's been so ingrained that it's bad, that we want to run, like we want to fight or flight. We want to like get as far away from.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's like I just need to leave.
Yes, yes. So here's what's coming to me. Is that it actually feels like, do you know that you have abilities to talk to people that have passed?
I'm not in control of it. They talk to me when they want. Like if that ideally, if I had control, I'd talk to my mom and dad. But I just it's whoever is persistent enough gets through, I guess.
Okay. And have you ever noticed that the anxiety comes around times in which you're given these messages?
Yes.
Okay. I have chills all over. And for me, the chills is always a sign of like a confirmation. So your anxiety, actually, the spirits that are looking to connect with you and talk with you are using your anxiety to get your attention. How is that?
So I just need to listen when I have that sign instead of running.
Yes.
Try to I just see I try to interpret too much where I was told I'm not supposed to interpret it, that I'm just supposed to deliver it, but I just don't understand that. Because if I don't understand what's happening, how do I even I don't know.
Well, you're meant to learn how to understand. So maybe
Okay.
right. So this is one of your gifts. This is a gift that you have, okay, to be able to talk to people that have passed. And the anxiety is presenting as a way, they're using the anxiety to get your attention. You just don't, you haven't known enough yet to recognize that that is related, like that the
Right.
anxiety and spirits trying to speak with you. So my suggestion to you is that you learn how to, maybe there's an online training. There's a lot of online trainings. If you just Googled,
I spent so much money with people that said that they can help me and they just It just doesn't work. If anything, it makes,
I'm talking about
yeah, they like to,
developing your skills as a medium. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking
right.
about going to people
Okay.
therapy and things like that. I'm talking about,
Okay.
okay, I'm talking about a training online, or maybe the
Yeah.
person too, but I'm talking about a training online to be able to develop your psychic and medium abilities.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't have to talk to, like, this isn't you going to someone necessarily. This could be a training that you can access from the comfort of your home, because you have a lot of gifts and you're empathic and you feel energy, but you just haven't learned how to use that in a way in which it supports you and serves you. It's overwhelmed you.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
So there's way,
Um,
yeah, go ahead.
can you send me maybe a link or something on something that you would find credible?
So and anyone who's watching this too, if you know of a credible one. So I know John Holland. I don't know if he has online courses, but that's the first person that pops into my head. John Holland is a
John Holland. Okay.
um, Hay House. He's a Hay House.
Yeah.
You heard of Hay House before? Um,
Yes.
that's the first person that pops into my mind. And I have done an in-person training with him on psychic abilities that I found him to be very credible. Again, I can't speak. I don't know if he has online trainings, but I'm just, if and if anyone's watching this now, or if they watch the replay, if you know of a credible online training about developing your psychic and mediumship abilities, please post this link here for Jamie. But you, again, you could always Google it too. You can Google this and then you follow
Yeah.
what you feel called to.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, you've been more helpful than anybody
Oh,
that I've talked
oh, well, I'm so happy. That makes me
to.
happy, Jamie. But
Yeah, that makes me feel hopeful.
yeah, you have, there's nothing wrong with you. Here's the biggest thing I want. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? You don't need to be fixed. You just need to learn how to work with the gifts that you've been given. You haven't had that yet.
No. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. What is,
Do you think you get any message from me? Do you know?
yeah, I'm going to pull a
Do you
card.
feel anything?
I'm going to pull a card for you too.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Rebecca Campbell, Work Your Light Oracle cards. I love these cards.
Okay.
So I'm just going to, so your card is, it says Pleiades, but it says a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this, I'm actually going to read the description of this. You're gonna die right now.
Okay.
You hear this? This
Okay.
could not be more perfect. Okay, so it says the name of the cards, Pleiades, is a soul group. So it's a group of star beings. That's what it's calling it. Dedicated to raise the vibration
Okay.
of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. They have been incarnating on Earth since the near beginning of humanity. You are a soul who has a double mission: to grow at soul level and raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write, speak, or channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing the part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. So channeling,
I like that card.
yeah, channeling is all about connecting to the other side, right? Channeling
Right.
is about connecting with, you could say, you connecting with your angels, connecting with the other side. So this card is just basically confirming that you have these gifts and that your anxiety and what you're experiencing is is trying to get your attention for you to learn how to harness these gifts to help yourself and maybe some point in the future help other people.
It's kind of hard when no one really believes in it, 'cause like I mean, everybody's, everybody says that they're supportive, but they still give you the weird eye, when shit starts going down. But
Well,
I just wish they believed
those
more.
are your people, Jane.
It'd make me feel more normal.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, I've been intuitive and been channeling stuff since I was a child. So you are,
Yeah,
and I can guarantee you, especially in this space that Emily's created because she's psychic, that there are it's more of the norm than the exception.
yeah, I think so, but
Yeah.
I think more people are connected that, well, we're trained to not believe in it, so I guess.
Right. Because a lot of people are scared. And again, you have some fear here as well about your abilities and about going deeper into these abilities.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
do.
okay. But once now that you know what it is and that there's nothing wrong with you, that it's just your message from your soul, your body, your spirit guides, whatever you want to say it, to start learning
Right.
how to develop these gifts that you've been given and work with the energy.
And I'm gonna work on that. I'm really gonna work on it now that I've heard from you. I'm really gonna try.
Awesome.
And hopefully it doesn't make me go really crazy.
No. I have full faith.
I did.
I have full,
Okay.
you know, um, I find that the deeper I go in my own skills and being able to use
Yeah.
my gifts of intuition and all, the other gifts that I have been given. I mean, I work with the Akashic Records. Have you ever heard of the Akashic Records before?
No.
Okay. So the Akashic
No.
Records are an energetic database. It's like a library card catalog for your soul, but it's all energy.
Mm.
And so I go into people's
Right.
records and I read their divine soul blueprint and what their soul gifts are, and I use it to access information on how they're holding themselves back. So people could think I'm crazy because this is not even something um, that's a physical thing. Like I'm tapping into energy. So I'm just sharing that with you so that you know
Yeah.
you're not alone. Christina says, "Ooh, I love." Yes, I know. It's so powerful. The Akashic records are so powerful. It's like every soul has a record, and what it does is it keeps all of your choices from your past lives and from this life. And I tap into that to see what choices that you've made, what are patterns that are blocking you from creating what you want. So again, it's all energy. There's no physical, right? There's no physical
Yeah.
record. Um,
Right.
yeah.
I enjoyed your visit.
Yeah. Well,
I really enjoyed it.
yes, I am so grateful for you for being here right now and for being brave enough to come on live and keep me posted.
I
Again,
will.
check
Thank you so much.
for Google but keep me posted and let me know how this is all going for you, okay?
Okay. And do you receive, have you feel any messages from anybody, like as a medium for me or no?
No, this was the what you needed to hear. Everything that I've said,
Yeah, okay, thank you. You hear what you need to hear at the time. That's right.
you hear what
Thank you so much.
you're so welcome. All right, I'm gonna try to fit
Thank you.
you off camera without.
Okay, I'm gonna try to.
Okay, sorry. Technology is not my. Let's see here. Oh, okay, there we go. Yay. Okay. Oh, thanks so much to Jamie for being so brave. Okay, all right. Christina, yes. All right, let me see if I can bring you on camera, Christina. Or I don't know if you can. Let me just see how this. Sorry, guys. I am. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. I want to bring you on camera. All right. Shoot, I can't for some reason. Ah, let's see. All right, Christina, can you see a way to be able to? I just tried to figure out how to add you and I could not see you. Do you see a button to request to come on camera? And I'm just trying, let me see if I can. No, that didn't do it. I apologize, guys. This is my first time bringing people on camera like this in a. You don't. Okay, let me try one more thing here. Um, your viewers. Let's see. Oh gosh, Is there a little box? I'm not sure. Let me see how to do this. No, I can only figure out how to do it on how to watch. Oops. Okay, I just did something. I don't know what I did. Ah, okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me see here. Oh, let me see if there's choose your live mode. All right, let me see if I can do this. Let's see. It looks like I can add Abby Rose, but those are the only. Let me see. Just tap the actual video and you will see the tiny button at the top. Okay, tap the video. Let me see here. It's so weird. The only one and Christina, I don't know if maybe you needed. It's saying you're like Abby's like no way, no way. It's the only person it's saying that I can bring on is Abby, and I don't know why. Let me just see. Um, it could be that I don't know if maybe you have to update your iPhone because I know that I had to update my iPhone to the latest software to be able to invite people on. So for some reason, it is not letting me, Christina, for some reason, it's not letting me invite you on. I don't know why. That's the only thing I can think of. You said, okay, you will. All right, let me bring Abby on just because I can bring her on. And then let me come back and Christina, see if if there's anything you can figure out. Let me just see. All right, I think Abby, it says it's adding you right now. Albert Einstein hair and all. I know it just will sometimes it just takes a minute here. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I just woke up. I'm not kidding. So I was like, oh my God, grab a brush. I totally had Albert Einstein hair. My bangs were like a poof ball hanging off of this side, like a claw. I was like, well, screw it.
And thanks so much for volunteering.
Sure. Hey, whatever. It's been a really interesting week for me, actually, because I was up until 3 a.m. last night putting a whole keynote presentation together for. I'm a hairstylist and salon owner, and Paul Mitchell in Portland has asked me to do a presentation with my woo-woo services and my intuitive services in the salon that I have in Newport, Oregon. So I'm like, thank you. I'm a little sleep deprived and it's been kind of insane. So, I just caught like the last probably about 5 minutes of what you were talking about. So I have no idea where we're at in the conversation, but I'm willing to go wherever.
All right. I coaching and channeling, and so if you
Mhm.
if you feel like there's anything that's kind of hard.
Perfect. Well, yeah, let's do that. I had a healing retreat actually this weekend, and I was working on insecurities based around when I shine my light bright. I feel like there are people who will throw daggers at you, you know, when you're doing really well, and they'll say something like, "Oh, that's creepy," or like, you know, something to like kind of put you down a little bit and I internalized that, or have in the past. It's something that I've shifted a lot of energy on. So maybe we'll do a little bit more work on that and letting people go and just saying no to that energy. That might be kind of good.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that comes
Yeah.
through, have you
Oh my God. Like I heard "have you" and then it cut out. I probably should move to a different place in my house. Let's
okay.
try that again. Go
Right.
ahead.
So have you heard of the term limit?
No.
Okay.
No.
So upper
I
limit,
haven't.
and it's I can hear myself going in your video. I don't know why.
Okay.
But anyway, so okay, so upper limit it's a concept the big it's
Okay.
by Gay Hendricks. And what it says is that
Okay.
you have an inch of how success, happiness, joy, love, money allow life.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And when we get to that limit, we have it.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like for you, the first thing that when you're shining bright and you have oh yeah, can you put in earbuds? Do you have
Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally do. That'll probably help.
that would be awesome.
Feedback. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's see where. Put a little pause in this.
Yeah. A little pause in the action here.
Okay. Good idea. That's good to know that causes that, and that's useful. Okay. Give me 1 second.
All right. Hopefully we didn't lose Abby. You never know. This is live, right? You never know what's going to happen. Hopefully Abby is still with us. Let's see here. Looks like the pink button. Oh, right. Okay, I see what you're saying, Jamie. All right. For some reason, we've just lost Abby, but you're right, Jamie. It looks like I can bring on Christina. Hang in there. I am going to bring you on after Abby. So let me just try to get Abby back on here. All right. It says connecting. Okay, here we go. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's great.
Great.
Yeah.
So here's what the upper limit is when you are shining your light out into the world and you're showing up and you have the success coming and all the things are happening. It's like you have reached this limit, this glass ceiling of how good you can feel, and then all of a sudden to get yourself back down to where you were, you have the people, you know, throw the daggers at you. Okay. So first of all,
so this is another level of self-responsibility.
yes, this is exactly. And here's the thing. Here's
Okay.
your level of responsibility is that you've been letting it impact you. You said
Oh yeah, totally. Well, I was internalizing.
Yeah, you were
Yeah, it was interesting because there's a part of me that believed them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's where your level of responsibility
So,
is, where you're saying, okay, oh, here's another space where I can break free from this. They're kind of putting a mirror up to you and reflecting what's still there, and then you get to choose, and you get to say in your head, you're like, thank you for helping me see that, so I can go in and go to that
yes.
inner child and do whatever it is I need for her, so then I'm free. And so then when you
Yeah.
break free and you go and you go to that level and you're shining your light bright and you have all the success, it doesn't mean people are going to stop throwing daggers. It means that when you do the work, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's what this weekend was all about, and I really appreciate hearing it in a different way. Ironically, it's just right on par, when we have self-love, really that ultimate unconditional love, it shadows everything, it puts light where the shadow is, and you just keep moving forward.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're
Thank you.
so glad that you were able to hop on here, and I really appreciate it. And because that we're each, whoever's
Yeah.
coming on live, I know that they're going to be kind of like a representative for other people. So I'm really intending that many people will benefit from the people that are on.
Yeah. Yes, I think it's really great. It's so easy to, put our neck out there and try new things and expose more of who we are and what really matters to us and where we get, it means something. And then I think that happens with a lot of people where we don't feel appreciated or we feel undervalued, and it's like it hurts. It's like, ouch, why'd you do that?
Right. And then we're giving our power to them, though, right? We're giving our
Oh, yeah.
and this is just about going deeper into your own power and your own responsibility, and looking where those spots are for your healing, your opportunity for healing and growth, and coming back out and being able to then go to the next level of being able to fully receive that without
Yeah.
it impacting you.
Yes, love myself first.
Exactly.
Always.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, Abby, for on
Thank
here,
you.
and
Yes. Yes.
have a
Thank
good rest
you.
of your day. I'm gonna see how to. Can you see how to get off the camera? Because
Maybe if I just press this little X.
I'm gonna bring Christina on. She has been waiting patiently. Yay! Okay, awesome. Oh my, thank you all for being patient with me through all this technology. Okay, Christina, I am bringing you on now. I think this is gonna work. I'm really hoping it's gonna work. Oh, why is it not working? It's like I can see your la la la. Let's okay. All right. I can see the camera. This is just crazy. For some reason I can see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I think we've just did this. It says adding Christina. The technology gods are working for us here. Just hang tight. It says connecting. Christina, how are you?
Hi. Yay. I'm good. Well, I'm
Oh,
good, except I have
geez. Oh
bronchitis, but I'm good.
gosh.
I'm good. I have great energy. Can I just say this? I've been sick, but it's been so fun because I've just immersed myself in love and light and energy, and I've never had more
I
fun
love
being
that.
sick. Can I just say that? It's been this huge energy shift.
Awesome. Well, that's
I'm
very
new to meditation.
Uh-oh, did I just lose you? Oh no. Okay, you're still
and
there.
I love it.
All right. What would you like to talk about? What is there an area that you feel like you've been stuck in or holding you back?
So you're a little bit
I
frozen.
am.
I'm gonna
Huh. Can you Okay.
move to the
I can
kitchen.
am I frozen for anyone else? I can it
Let's
looks
see.
like I'm
Oh, this is better
okay,
now.
great. All right. What would you like to focus on?
You know what I would love to focus on is I have always been afraid. I'm a new coach. I was focusing on somebody else's program. I paid a lot of money to teach somebody else's program, and it didn't work. And I think it was
Mhm.
because it wasn't my program, right? So what I'm struggling with a little
Okay.
bit is I've been a pastor for 10 years. So I have this really strong Christian root system, but I'm so drawn to the intuitive and the empath world. And I'm not really sure what to do with the two. I mean, are there
Why
like
not?
Christian empaths?
Of course. It's you are right.
Like I I think so. And I mean I channel messages from God and I don't know what to do with it because like I feel like people in my community are going to think I'm crazy. So I don't
Mhm.
know really where I fit. Um and so I think that's why I can't really um find my I don't know that my tribe is
Okay.
I'm just so confused in how to move forward. I feel like there's people out there who are like me and who feel like I do. I just need to have the strength and the courage to call them together. And also, I feel like in doing so, I'm going to put my ordination in
Okay.
the church on the line. But you know what? It's worth it
Totally.
because I
Yeah,
am who
so
I am.
immediately right. Immediately what
It's
I was
time.
getting was that you need to show up authentically as your true self and really put yourself out into the world in order to attract the people that are your people. And you've served, did you say it was a
Hmm.
minister? You served as a
Yeah, I'm ordained as a
pastor.
ELCA Lutheran pastor. So I've served as a pastor for 12 years.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then I was also certified as a life coach through Life Mastery
Okay.
Institute with Mary Morrissey. So kind of the Wayne Dyer, like that kind of
Beautiful.
strain of life coaching.
Okay.
Proctor, Bob
So
Proctor,
it's
that
like
kind of stuff.
your time as a pastor served you and now you've outgrown it. It's time to
Hmm.
take everything that you learned.
Yep.
The beautiful thing is that you don't have to let anything, like everything you've done up until this point is preparing you for your next steps. So you don't have to put any of yourself in a closet or tuck it away somewhere. You want to bring all of yourself to this life coaching and really put yourself out there because only you can share the messages through your voice and your filter that people want to hear, that are
Right.
your ideal people, like that are your tribe.
Hmm.
So I would actually use what you're most afraid of, in the sense of, you know, is the church going to shun you and all that. I would actually use that because that's where your vulnerability and the courage and the strength and being brave and bold and standing out and saying, you know, I'm afraid maybe I'm going to be disowned by the church, but I cannot keep my truth down any longer. Like I I have been given a gift and I have people that I know I'm meant to serve, and it doesn't serve me to hold myself back or hide or dim my light.
Right.
And that uniqueness, and it's always what we fear the most when we face that and when we move forward, that is when we find our tribe. Because I guarantee you there are other Christians that are empaths and into intuition and hear messages but are scared to death to even tell anyone about it. So by you stepping forward and you sharing what's true for you, you're going to help other people that are in that place say, oh my God, I'm not crazy. Like, I have a place to go. Does that make sense?
It got really garbled there, so I couldn't hear what you were saying, but I'm guessing that basically what you're saying is cut the crap, show up, and get on with it
Yeah.
in a really nice way. Is that true?
Yeah. It's like you're
You
not going to
know?
be, what you're most afraid of is what exactly you need to step forward and do and say and be. Because
Okay.
there are other
So,
people that are
yeah.
your people that have nowhere to go. They don't know. Maybe they don't know if they even belong in a church anymore and they're questioning it. But you can create this space for them, this safe space where they can show up as their true selves.
So, do I start creating, like, right now I have a Facebook group with like 80 people in it, and it's centered spirit, centered life, and I'm launching a new group
Okay.
called Life Made Meaningful. Um, and I'm going to start putting new content in there, and then I'm going to start inviting people to that group. Like when I have an idea of what I'm doing, but maybe I just start inviting people and start putting stuff
Totally.
out there that's meaningful to me.
I would say
Is that what you'd suggest?
just go for it. The beautiful
Just
thing,
go for
Facebook,
it?
Facebook Lives, you hop on a Facebook Live, you can broadcast a message. At the end of that message, you can say, if this resonated with you, come join my group. This is a safe space. And this is what, and I'll be sharing more things like this and content, and this is what you can expect. But yeah, I would act immediately to put yourself out there authentically.
Okay. Okay. And then can I ask more of a tactical business question? Like, um, some people are telling me to put like an opt-in, like not just add people to the group, but have people add through an
Okay.
opt-in so I get their email address. But with Facebook groups, oh, my husband just um, erupted from hibernation. He's also sick. Sorry. Um, do I need to have an opt-in for a Facebook group, or is it better just to put offers in a Facebook group eventually down the road when I've put good content in there? I mean, do I need to capture email addresses for people coming into a Facebook group? That just seems kind of
So, I mean,
cumbersome to
business
me.
strategy is not my expertise, but I will say is that the way I've been taught
Right.
is that you offer the group, and then inside your group, you have a gift for them, and then you
Ah,
can capture their
okay.
email address that way. That
Okay. Okay. I was thinking a meditation. I was thinking like a meditation for a free gift, to do
yeah,
that and go for it. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna get going on this.
yeah. You
I've
got
been
to
waiting for
strike
too
while the
long.
iron's hot, right? You just got to go for it, and it's just gonna
Right.
be it's going to be exactly, you're just know and trust you're going to connect with the exact right people that need to hear your message and that want to join your group.
All right. So don't worry about this anymore. Just
Right,
go for
because
it
people
and
are
see
always
where it
going to
goes.
have opinions of you, right? People are always going to think, and it really
They
doesn't
are.
matter
Yeah.
because essentially you are working for God, right? Like, so they're not your boss, so that you can
Right.
get, if you want to look at it that way, it's like, okay, whatever, you can have your opinion, but you're not actually, I'm not working for you. So yeah.
Right. I love it. Well, thank you just for giving me permission to just go for it. And
You're
um,
so welcome. Let
I
me know
needed
how
that.
it goes. Okay, awesome. Thank
I will.
you. All
Okay.
right, who
Thanks.
would like to be next? Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get you off. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. Anyone else? I'm just trying to go back through the comments here. Let's see here. Um, Tanya, are you still on? I think you're still on. Let me just see if I can put you on here. I don't know why. Tanya, if you are on here, um, see if you can. I don't know why I can't figure this out. Oh my gosh. Oh Lordy. All right, Tanya, if you can see how to invite yourself to come on live. Let's see if that is, I can see a little thing by your profile that's like a green little camera, and I'm pushing that, and for some reason that's not working. And I don't know why, but let's just see. All right, let me see. All right, or if anyone else is on here, if you can see how to come on live on, I will just take whoever would like to come on next. If you know how to request, I think it's what you do is you send a request. Let me see here. You send a request and I can bring you on live. So if you would like to do that, send me a request. I don't know why I can't bring Tanya on. I'm clicking on her. Okay. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and bring on Laura, I believe. I think this is Laura coming on here. And if you're just joining, we're doing some live coaching and channeling around breaking free from anxiety, breaking free from past trauma, really helping you to move forward in your life. It says that it's adding. Hopefully, I'm just going to take a drink of water here. It says it's adding. Let's see if that happens. And also what I want to do is I want to put a link in here. If I did not have a chance to talk to you and you would like to have a 30-minute break-free call with me, no strings attached, I'm going to put a link where you can sign up for that. It's saying that it's still adding. Hopefully that is coming on here. Let me see. Okay, so I just put the link in live. So what we're talking about, Mandy, is we're going over, I'm doing some channeling, I'm doing some coaching, I'm bringing people on camera that I can bring on camera when I figure out the technology. And what we're doing is I have angel cards, I'm doing channeling, people are asking questions if there's something that they feel has been holding them back around anxiety, around past trauma. So if you would like to jump on a 30-minute breakthrough call with me, it's free. Okay, it's free. It's not a sales call. It's a I can talk. It's a breakthrough call. And that way, I think Laura's trying to come on here. Okay, that way, I help you. We just kind of go deeper because I know I won't be able to get to everyone today. So if you want to schedule one of those, Laura,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks so much for coming on and being brave.
Oh, thanks. I had to change a bunch of settings and it finally worked, but
Okay,
I'm excited.
awesome. What is your question or what would you like to focus on today?
I guess recently I put myself out there with my business and I was terrified. And I like legit even got sick for like a week after I did it because I was so terrified to make the jump.
Okay.
And now I'm just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel right now, I guess, about it.
Okay. And so what do you do?
I am an energy healer, and right now I'm focusing on working at integrating meditation for younger children. So school age, younger kids. My kids are like 6 and 8 years age, and I do some work at the schools and stuff like that. So I'm just expanding that.
Okay. And so who do you want to, your ideal client is, you want to go into schools? Is that what it is?
I'd like to work with children. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when you say you put yourself out there, exactly what did you do?
I did a live video, which I'm super uncomfortable being on camera.
Okay. Yay!
So that was very difficult for me. And then I just, I've been I'm very introverted, so I've been trying to really put myself out there and explain what it is I'm doing. And I feel like a lot of people are interested, but then they're just kind of like, oh yeah, we don't really have time to do that though. I get just a weird,
Okay. Tell me, walk me through exactly what it, like, the nutshell version of what you said in the live video. Like, help me understand. What did you say?
I did it like, I literally felt like I was reading a script. I put the papers behind the camera, and because I just have so much trouble just being myself. And like, I knew exactly what I wanted to say, but I get so nervous. So it's like it all goes out of my head. It was mainly talking about, how it's really great right now to help build self-esteem, to help kids overcome so much anxiety. And it just talked about everything like that. And it was, I just really put myself out there. Like, I love to work with kids. I really want to do this. And, if you're interested, please contact me, that type of thing.
Okay. And so who were you speaking to though? Like, were you saying, I want to be connected with schools, I want to go into schools, or were you just talking to moms? Who were you speaking to?
So I was speaking mainly to moms. I used my Facebook account to do it, and I'm connected with a lot of moms in the community, not only people I'm friends with, but also people that my kids go to school with. And so there was a good amount of people on there. But I didn't really get the feedback, I guess, that I wanted from putting myself out there.
All right, two things are coming to me. The first thing, and I want to touch back. So the first thing is, why are you so uncomfortable being yourself?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So let me just tune in, because this is really important, because so the surface level stuff that I want to say is that you really need to speak to the pain of, why would a mother want to bring their child in to do meditation? Do they have ADD, ADHD? Is there some type of like, you wanna, if you're just speaking to everyone, every mother, it's gonna be a message that gets washed, like lost in the shuffle. You
Okay.
want to talk to the mom that has the kid that is in so much pain and struggle right now, that she wants to, like, see you immediately to bring her child to you, because she's in so much pain.
Right.
So when you're saying your message, you want to really be hitting the pain point of, why is it essential that this child needs to come see you for meditation?
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so let's go to the deeper stuff though, because that's the easy stuff, right? Like,
right.
That's stuff.
Okay.
The deeper stuff is why you feel so uncomfortable putting yourself out there.
I know. I feel like I don't ever really fit in wherever I go, and I think that's been a lifelong just event that's happened to me. So I guess that's transferring over now, and I think having children kind of ignited that again, and so now I'm still struggling with it.
Yeah, and so what do you make that mean about yourself? Like, you have this feeling, I don't fit in, and what does it mean about you?
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm creating it everywhere I go. When people,
you are.
Yeah.
Right?
But
like,
stop it.
You have this, but right, because whenever we have a core belief, we're going to make ourselves right all the time, and we're going to gather evidence. So everywhere we go, we're going to keep creating the same experience over and over again. So here's the problem with this, is that you have made not fitting in be something bad. Like,
Okay.
You're not telling yourself, I'm awesome, are you? Like, you're not saying, I don't fit in, I am a rock star, because you're not saying that, are you?
No, I mean, I'm pretty confident. Like, I feel like I love myself and everything. I don't know why. It's just a social struggle. And it could be from childhood, where I've had really good friends and they turn on you kind of a thing. It
Yeah.
could be rooted from that. I don't know. So I guess there's always like, if I get close to someone, I always try to find something wrong with the situation. Like they must be crazy or, you know.
Yeah. And so here's the thing is that you have many parts of you that are very confident and love yourself, but you also have parts of you that don't.
Yeah.
So here's the thing is that sometimes we create this blanket statement of saying, but I love myself and I'm confident. Well, yes, that's true. And it's also true that you have parts, and more than likely, you're right, they are from childhood. You have these inner children within you that don't feel like you belong and made that mean something bad about you.
Okay. Makes sense.
Right? So I'm actually going to pull an angel card here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to. Okay, so the card it's called Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So this card is basically saying you have all these beings, these spiritual beings that are there as your resources. But you can't receive their help if you ask. So you really want to ask, okay, all right, whether you want to call them your angels or your guides or archangels or whatever, it doesn't matter what term you put to them. You want to say, help me with it.
Okay, that's funny because I asked them for help and literally everything else but that.
Of course. Of course. So you really want to, this is just their message. They're like, okay, we can help you with this too.
Okay. That makes sense.
Ask for their help and allow them to help support you, whether that means they're doing some healing work on your inner child or whatever that looks like. Ask for their help on this and really know that I think the beautiful thing that I'm also getting here is that the kids that you're meant to help with your meditation are going to be kids that feel like they don't belong.
Oh, okay. That makes sense too. Yep.
And so it's going to be not only healing for the children that you connect with, but also very healing for your inner children to be able to give these love and support to these kids who just feel like they're not, fitting in the little box of what normal's supposed to be.
Right. Okay.
So the more that you own that, the more that you can actually be able to help them. Because if you're coming from a place of feeling like bad about yourself for not fitting in, you're not going to be able to help these kids powerfully if you have done this healing work yourself.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Was that helpful?
It was. It was helpful. Yes. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Yeah, so just speak to that pain point for these moms. You want to find the outlier kids, the kids that maybe, again, I'm getting like ADD, ADHD, learning disabilities.
Okay. Yeah.
It may be on the autism spectrum, social anxiety stuff. Like these are the kids that you really need to speak to because they're the ones that really need you.
Okay. It's funny. My degree is in rehabilitation and disability studies too, so it makes sense that it all just ties in.
It all comes together.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on live. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. I hope that this was helpful for other people. All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay. All right. Okay, let me see. I will do. Oh, thanks, Casey. I love you. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. I'm trying to see. Let me go back. So again, let me just see. La la la. All right. Sherry. Let me take one more person. So I know I've been on here for a bit, and I know there's also been some technology stuff that I'm trying to figure out. So Sherry, if you want to come on live, can you see if you can request? Because right now, The only person I can see to add live would be Casey. So let me just see. Yay, Sherry! I think we're adding Sherry. And again, if I have not gotten a chance to connect with you, I put a link in there around that. If you want to book a 30-minute break through call with me, no strings attached. We're going to go deep into what's holding you back. And if at the end of that call, if you want to explore what it would be like to work together, we can do that. It says it's adding Sherry. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Laura. And I am so grateful for all of you who have had the guts and courage to come on live, because I really do feel like this adds a lot of value for other people when we can interact versus when I'm just kind of channeling and just listening to comments. So this has been so fun for me. I really, really enjoy this. All right, it says
Hi.
how
Nice to meet you.
so nice to meet you. Oh, do you have earbuds?
Yes. Hold on one second. They're like
Okay.
right next to me.
Of my
All right, is that better?
Okay, there. Oh, that's so much better.
Awesome. Hi.
Well, thanks so much for being here.
Okay, so I am doing all the things to create a business and to help transform people in their lives. And
Okay.
so now that I've got over the hump of going live on my business page and just being seen and trying to build a community of people who I feel like I can help most, I feel like I'm just like throwing all the rocks out there and it's just not really touching, maybe like a few people here and there, but it's not making as big of an impact as I know it's going to take time, but it's just a little frustrating. I'm doing free reading Fridays. I'm a psychic medium, and I don't answer specific questions like a business psychic or anything like that. But I find like I get a lot of relationship questions, and my thing is wanting to help transform people to see that they have their own inner power to kind of, change their own lives. And it's like you have the power, but I just don't. I'm not there yet, and I'm doing like all the self help work to kind of like get myself there to be able to make more of an impact as well. I guess I'm just like blabbering, but
All right. So, have you shared your story yet? Have you
um
shared like a personal, vulnerable story of what has brought you to do the work you're doing and why you're doing it?
no, not in that way.
That's what you need to do.
Okay.
People want to see people want to see who you really are, and even though you've been taking a lot of action, which
Mm-hmm.
is awesome, people really want to see the true Sherry. They want to see the real, raw, vulnerable, like
I'm about to cry. Yeah.
what what's coming up for you.
Oh, so much really is a fear to be seen.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm trying to be seen. So I don't know why.
Hold on. Here's the thing, is that you're trying to be seen with a barrier in front of you. It's like you've created this barrier with maybe without even knowing it, and you're like, how come no one's seeing me? But you have a barrier there
Hmm.
because there's a part of you that's trying to protect you from being seen. Do you know what that part is?
Oh, maybe family. Um, I mean, I have some family that supports this type of, business I'm trying to build, but I feel like all my family would not support, and I'm not really ready to kind of come out, I guess, on that aspect. And I guess that is probably part of of it.
It's, I mean, just by the emotion that you are expressing right now, this is exactly what it is. This is exactly your breakthrough.
Okay.
So I would ask you on why, like, what is it about your family, or who specifically are you trying to stay hidden from?
My father-in-law. Just like the person before, about, being in ministry, I still consider myself a Christian. And, a lot of people in my church community would not approve, but I could care less what they approve because they don't work to pay my bills and stuff. And they don't, aren't helping people to realize their own things in their life to help them, move forward. So it's like, on one hand, I don't really care, if, but on the other hand, it's still that approval. I guess I'm trying to hold on to.
100%, 100%. So I would do whatever it is that you need to do
Hmm.
to move through this, whether that's prayer, whether that's journaling,
Right.
whatever that, because this is your huge breakthrough.
Hmm.
When you come out of the closet and you remove that barrier that you've put up to protect yourself,
Hmm.
things you're going to take off. It's going to be, I mean, I have full chills right now.
Okay.
Like, and here's the thing is that there are people right now that are praying for what you have to offer, and how you can help them
Hmm.
through your filter, through your gifts and abilities. And they can't find you until you show yourself.
Hmm. Okay. That makes 100% clarity for me.
Yeah. So this is, and so maybe it involves you having a private conversation with your father-in-law. I don't know what it is. I would
Hmm.
really ask for some guidance around this.
Okay.
Um, but the sooner, because there's so much emotion around this,
Uh-huh.
the sooner you act upon this, the quicker you're going to break through. Like, this is your breakthrough right here.
Okay.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
I
So when,
can feel it.
yeah, and when you can come from a place, and this is really beautiful too, because it's really calling upon you to go to such a deep level of love and accepting yourself
Hmm.
that the people you care about the most may not agree with or support what you're doing, but damn it, you're going to do it anyways,
Okay.
because this is what you're called to do.
I feel like for a long time, like just a lot of my cousins I grew up with, like I'm holding on to this like secret. Hey, I can talk to our departed loved ones, and I just want to scream it at them. You know what I mean? But it's just the fear of the unknown and that
Right.
acceptance.
And you don't know how they're going to respond,
Right.
but that's not right. The point is
Hmm.
to go to such a level of conviction that this is what you're called to do, and that you have such a gift to give people that have lost loved ones, to be able to share those messages with them.
Hmm.
That is an unbelievable gift. And so they're not your boss,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Just like I was saying, they're not your boss. So when you are so deeply connected with yourself and with God, or whatever word
Hmm.
you use in that sense, then that is who you're answering to at the end of the day.
Right. Right. No. Yeah. Thank you so
I know
much. I didn't mean to come up here and be a baby.
you, you're not being a baby. Do you know what? Do you know how much of a gift that you've been for everyone watching and that's going to watch the replay? Because I guarantee you, you are not the only one with this type of of block.
Mhm.
So you're representing people that are watching this, and people that are going through healing, just just having you be their voice.
Right. And I'm honored. It's a gift as well. So just thank you. I
It
really
is
appreciate it.
I'm so grateful that you came on here. I feel like it was all divinely orchestrated. Whoever's on here, whoever's watching is everyone who's meant to be here and watch. And I really am so grateful for you and for all the others who had the courage and strength to come on here live and really be a gift for everyone. So I want to say thank you.
Thanks.
All
Appreciate
right,
it.
posted. Keep me posted.
I
Please keep me
will.
posted.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Wow, this has been, oh my gosh. I'm lost track of the comments. This is so cool. Oh my god, it's been so fun. It's so fun. Okay, let me just see here. Um, link doesn't let me open. Maybe stuff. Oh, weird. That's weird. The link doesn't let me. Okay, I'm gonna check the link after I get off. Is it better to share your story as a live and or on post? Both, Christina. You can share yeah, both. I would actually suggest both because there's gonna be some people that are drawn to going live, and then there's gonna be some people are watching live video, and there's gonna be some that are drawn to reading. So definitely do both. Especially if they want to know exactly. Yes, absolutely. Goosebumps, Sherry. God is the one who gave you this. Yes, Christina. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Okay, so I just want to say thank you. This has been just unbelievably fun. I really have enjoyed this so much. And again, I'm going to check the link, but if you would like to hop on a 30-minute breakthrough call with me, no strings attached. We'll do kind of basically just what I did, just like what I was doing with the people who are on live, and kind of get clear and see what's holding you back. And if at the end of the call you want to see what working together would look like, that's great, but that would be totally up to you. And I'll check the link as soon as I get off. Thank you so much. This has just been, just once we got over the technology piece, I'm so grateful. Thank you, everyone who watched or is watching the replay later on. I will see you all soon. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you to Emily for inviting me to do this. Take care, everyone.